One of the best ways of learning a language and getting good, comprehensible input is through reading. However, when you're at a sort of beginner intermediate level, it can be quite difficult to find material that isn't too complex. So what you want is a book that isn't so hard that you're looking up every other word, but isn't so easy that you understand like 95% of it. When I was at a beginner intermediate level in German, my favourite book was The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. Or in German, it's called the SUPERGUTE TAGE oder die sonderbare Welt des Christopher BOONE. I've left a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. For me, this was a great book for someone at a beginner intermediate level for a number of different reasons. So the book is written from the perspective of a 15-year-old boy who has Asperger's syndrome, which is a type of autism spectrum disorder. So the language for the most part is relatively simple, with very few complex words being used throughout. And this makes it very easy to follow, and it means that a lot of the vocabulary that's actually used in the book can be used in normal conversation. One of the main issues with German literature is a lot of it is written in the simple past, or imperfect in German, instead of the present perfect, or perfect in German. And for anyone that isn't yet aware of the difference between the two, it's like saying ich spielte instead of ich habe gespielt for I played or I have played. And the problem here is that the present perfect is used far more frequently in day-to-day conversation than the simple past is. And therefore it's often the case that a lot of the sentence structures and verb conjugations that you'll come across while reading can't really be reused for day-to-day conversation. Now for a lot of people it'll be very important to them to learn the simple past for reading and writing. But I also know that for many of you the main goal is just to be able to speak. And therefore learning the present perfect is far more important. So the good thing about this book is that a really big chunk of it is written in the present perfect, and therefore you can actually learn off sentences and verb conjugations from the book and use them directly in day-to-day conversation. Lastly, it's just a really amazing story. Christopher, the main character in the book, the 15-year-old boy, is a really interesting character, and the author does a really good job of letting us view the world through his eyes. The plotline is also really entertaining and it'll keep you hooked throughout the entire book. It's suitable for anyone above the age of about 11, and really anyone above this age, no matter what sort of books you're into, will really enjoy reading this and find it hard to put down. If you're interested in getting this book in German, SUPERGUTE TAGE oder die sonderbare Welt des Christopher BOONE, I've left a link to the ebook version of it in the description. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd highly recommend getting this book if you want something good to read in German and you're also at a beginner intermediate level. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like, and it would be great if you subscribe to my channel for future videos. If you like my videos, you can support the channel via PayPal or Patreon. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.